Brixheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my city. Let's check it out.
Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. I am doing good. Slightly under the weather. I apologize because I might be hacking up some stuff, but I didn't with the new time of the stream that we are rocking today. I didn't want to start things off not being here. So sorry, but let me make sure I have. All right. So hope everybody is doing awesome. If you are here, thank you so much for being here. It's a new time for me. I used to stream in the afternoons way back in the day, and it became hard because it was so hot. And even right now, my area, we are currently in a heat wave. I'll be wiping my brow a little bit. Plus, again, I'm under the weather. It is currently 95 degrees right now, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it is gearing up to be the hotter part of the day. I do have a fan right here, sporting a nice little merch design that I came up with. It's a little hard to see. It does look like a flag, but on the interior, the blue part of the flag is actually Lego bricks. And then the red part of the flag, again, are Lego bricks. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so, excuse me. So bear with me on some aspects. I apologize because, like I said, I'm a little under the weather. We're going to be doing some smaller sets just to rock out, some of those. To do a little bit of a haul real quick. So these I have, I can't remember if some of them I showcased before, but some of the sets. Hey, Dodger, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So we have the burger truck. Um, I I can't remember when I picked it up, but I'm pretty sure I didn't showcase it in a haul video. So I wanted to showcase that. It's a burger truck. And then we also have, this was a GWP, and this was Lego Icons, the retro food truck. I love food trucks. I really do. They're a lot of fun. Good food. If you haven't already tried some of that. I also picked up a couple of these. This is the steamroller. Great little set here. Um, I mean, it's backwards. Great little set here. Really excited about having it part of my city. I have a couple of them. Um, yeah, I got two. Jeez. That was a spider coming at me, little fucker. Sorry. Startled me. So, we have two of the steamrollers, which are really cool. And then we also have, I picked up a few of these, and it's mainly because of the Red Panda. So I call them the Red Panda set. It's the Jungle Explorer ATV. So picked up a couple of those. I have 3 of those in here. Hopefully that spider is in here. I can see it. So we have 3 of those. And then the moment they came out with this set, I know I wanted it, and it is the Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldier. I really don't care about the Hydra Soldier. I just wanted a bunch of Iron Legions. So I got this set. So I've got 2 of those. Hey, Kenneth. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So we have 2 of those. And I will probably pick up a couple more of the Iron Legion because I believe in the Iron Legion there's like 6. I don't see that spider anywhere. Hopefully it went away. But yeah, so a little bit of a haul for you guys. Super excited about having those a part of my repertoire of sorts. I think I have enough red pandas now. I think I have 5 or 6. I have a ton, or I have about 5 or 6 baby gorillas now, but I'm still waiting to pick up the adult gorillas. My buddy is going to Europe, and we are hoping that they have the adult. It's the big PAB store in Europe that he goes to every year, and I'm hoping that they have the gorillas and the tigers, and he can pick me up a few things, a few of those, and then in addition to that, some parts that I want. But we're going to start things off with set number 60404. It's the burger truck. Sorry about that. So we're going to crack this baby open. Let me adjust the... there we go. Let's do that. So how's everybody doing today? You guys gearing up for a good weekend? It is hump day. Oh, let me get some music. I think I have a second one of these somewhere. I hope that's a printed piece. Ah, hell yeah. That's a printed piece. That's awesome. Hey, G Monkey. Hello, hello. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right, we're going to start with book 1. First and foremost, we need to scan this bad boy to get our points. Now, again, I'm a big proponent of scanning and getting these extra points. I really am. So once you scan, if you haven't done this already, once you scan, it's going to basically come up. You're going to have to be logged in, and it's going to have you register your product. I've been having a pretty good time trading Lego lately. I'm close to finishing my collection of the X-Pod colors. I'm also telling people I'm trading with to just send me crazy googly-eyed stuff and cursed pieces, which is a lot of fun. Nice. It's interesting that on that section it like went dot dot dot. So, like I said, we're gonna register our product real quick. And the other thing that I want to emphasize, guys, it does not matter what answers you give. You still get the extra points. So don't think, oh, I'm gonna lie, or don't think that you can only tell the truth. I mean, I'm always a big proponent of telling the truth. There's no reason to lie. But don't think they're like collecting your information. They are in a sense. It's just they're really curious because they want to know where their target market is. Someone sent me a bunch of Mixel parts that had eyeballs on them. Uh, I've been having a lot of fun with those. Nice. Oh, it won't. Hold on. It's giving me issues. It's because of the signal. Certain parts of this garage I get good signal, other parts I don't. Here we go. Register set to get your 20 points. So you're going to click register your set. It's taking a little bit of extra time. All right. That's making me click the register again. Okay. But that's cool that people are sending you those. When I first started, I did uh, a community project, which was my zoo. So I essentially put out details as far as parameters and schematics of what I wanted people to submit. Um, and people essentially sent me a habitat or an exhibit for a zoo animal, including the zoo animals and a couple minifigures. And in return, all of those who entered were entered to win gift cards, and I gave out like $400 in gift cards. It was really cool. So I finally got to this page. It's you're almost there. Who is this set for? Well, it's for me. What occasion is this set for? And it gives birthday, holiday, reward, another occasion, no special occasion, or do not want to share. Again, no matter what you answer, they'll give you the points. It doesn't matter. So, no special occasion. Where is this set from? Oh, no. Where is this set from? So, is it from the Lego store, Lego.com website, received as a gift, retail store, online retailer, other, do not want to share? So, I bought this at the Lego store, and I'm going to submit. And then once I submit, I get my 20 points. And that's it. Like, it's not really, I mean, you can skip or whatever. Like, you don't have to answer the questions. But they just want to know kind of where their best bang for their buck is going. But, I mean, it's 20 extra points. I just hit skip. I can't remember where the sets are from. And that's okay, too. I mean, no matter what, you get the 20 points. I mean, so, and 20 points doesn't necessarily seem a lot, but one, it's 20 points in addition to what you've already gotten. Okay, so there's that. And then it gives a little, I don't know if you can see the fireworks. Oh, they're gone. They only show up for a special, or a few minutes. So, and then it goes off fireworks, and then that's it. You're done. Yeah, I mean, you could say that. They're trading pennies worth of Lego credit for mass statistics. Yeah, I mean, it's information. And so, what's it called? So it's 20 extra points. If you think about it, you do that for 10 sets. That's 200 extra points. You do that for 100 sets. That's 2,000 extra points. And, you know, I mean, that's a lot. You get 1,300 points equals $100. I mean, it adds up really quickly, especially like when you're first starting to do it, because in most cases you can actually go back and scan your old books. I mean, I sat here, I think, for a good couple hours because I kept all my instructions. The bad part about it is I don't know how it's going to work because I think at some point they're leaning towards getting rid of all paper instructions. So how is that going to work? That's where I'm not sure. Because if you could just go online and scan, what's to say, I mean, how is that going to be regulated? I mean, and the thing is that, if they limit how many times you can scan, then it's not being truthful because, in all honesty, like for me, like a lot of times I buy multiple sets. But at the end of the day, they don't have to give us those points. So if they choose to stop that, then they choose to stop it. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. The backlash, the last time they even hinted at it was huge. I hear you. That makes sense. I mean, it is. I prefer paper instructions. A lot of people don't, like, some people don't care. But I know a lot of people do care, and they do prefer paper instructions. So to take that away, I mean, because the pros and cons to paper instructions, the pros or the cons are a lot shorter than the pros, right? The cons to having it is once you're done with it, you have a pile. of instructions. And quite frankly, you can go on at any time and get instructions online. So is it needed? No. But a lot of times that paper, hey, Mike, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. We're talking about paper instructions versus regular or versus digital. But I mean, by not printing them, it cuts down on paper consumption, so that helps with rainforests and stuff like that. But for me, like with paper instructions, quite frankly, I am not limited as to where I build. That's the biggest thing for me. If I'm I mean, because I could bring it up when I'm live streaming, which is typically where I build when I build sets. I can just bring it up. But if I get a duplicate set, and like I'm on an airplane where I can't use my phone, well then how am I going to build it? They took down the survey. Hold on, let me backtrack. They took down the survey about it almost immediately, and then later that day had a posted response apologizing for the confusion and insisted they weren't going to do it. Okay. Yep. I probably cut down on the buying. Only have the cell phone, and it's a pain in the ass to build digitally. Oh, it absolutely is. Because if they don't format the instructions properly, uh, then it's hard to see. Because, like, I know for my website, it's almost making two different websites. Because the format for my regular website doesn't transfer the same as on a cell phone. So you have to do a separate layout, or at least I have to do a separate layout for my excuse me. I have to do a separate layout for phone. Sorry, like I said, not feeling 100%, and I didn't want to start off the new time frame with not being here. The context of the survey was technically asking what kind of incentive you would accept in exchange for not receiving print instructions. It was stuff like VIP points. So in the future, maybe the huge direct-to-consumer sets where print services are very expensive. You can get some points back by getting shipped an alt version. Okay. But it was very poorly worded and implied that no matter what, they were planning on cutting down on print instructions. I mean, like I said, I get both sides. It's gonna, it saves on the environment a little bit because you're not using wood and paper and you know and other stuff or gas fossil fuels to cut down the trees so it's less trees. Uh, you're not you're using less fuel because you're not the what's it called the chainsaws aren't going to be used. You don't have to ship as much wood. But in all reality, they're just going to use it somewhere else. I mean, let's not get anything twisted. Like just because we use less wood doesn't mean that they're not going to use other uh use that wood for other things. So I mean, they tried to kind of do that with plastics, but it kind of backfired because they were like, "Oh, we want like I think like a social group or whatever, an environmental group went to them and said they legit asked a plastics company to reduce their plastic production, which is just kind of stupid, but whatever. And what ended up happening was they said, okay, and they started thinking about doing the paper bags, where they were doing paper bag, and they like instead of these plastic bags, like they were using paper bags. And it's like, okay, well, now you're using instead of paper, all you're doing is transferring that paper to, or that instead of using plastic, you're using paper, which affects the environment as well. So I think that the paper that they were contemplating using was like it was a special kind of paper, but I don't know. But it was interesting. It was like okay. Uh, for the big sets where you're getting shipped a literal book, it does make sense, especially if it's direct to consumer thing. Maybe if they only put the instructions in a very end of the production line, it'll be a lot simpler to ship you one without the book. Maybe. I mean, could be. I don't know that process. Like I don't. I don't know that process, but it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. God. If they went back to adding more than 3 bricks per step, they could also cut down on paper. Oh, absolutely. I mean, and I get like the smaller sets, you might. I mean, the books are extra thick because it's like one part at a time. When you're dealing with like, you know, 8+ sets. But I mean, I 100% agree. I mean, as adults, uh, and maybe that's an option. Maybe they turn around and ask that during the like when you purchase. Maybe they ask, is this for an adult or is this for a child? That way we can ship you the proper instruction booklet. Or maybe there is a question on that order form of, would you prefer a digital copy or a paper copy? Because there are a lot of people that don't use the paper copy at all. And again, maybe they offer incentives. For 100 extra points, would you prefer that we ship you a set that offers the online instructions only. And you incentivize it because what are the points really? The points are just imaginary things that they've made up, right? So it's not like, they're handing you money. I mean, they're just giving you discount when it comes to the points. And since they've marked it up, I mean, they're assessing for those points. if if they went back to the adding more than 3, oh, okay. Plus, people want the points. They could save a lot of money and resources drumming up the AFOL nerds, right? Well, and that's the thing. I don't spend points. The only time I spend points is with the modular because I like to purchase more than one. So I save up all my points throughout the whole year. Like right now, where am I at? Usually I have way more. I topped out at 130,000 points one year. Right now, I currently have... Hold on, it's making me sign in again. And of course, they want to verify via email. Oh, hold on. I currently have about 12,000 points, which is about $100. But I have topped out at over 100,000 points. I never save up enough points. Did I skip? Oh, I never save up enough points. I don't buy sets and I burn the points I do get on Build-A-Fig boxes. Well, there you go. At least you're getting your money out of it. At least you're getting the return. You're spending the points. I mean, and that's the thing, because if your account is unactive for 18 months, the points get drained. You lose those points. Those points don't sit there forever. Your account has to be continuously active. So you have to be continuing to purchase or something like that. Exactly. I'm just one kind of consumer in their points program, right? Yeah, absolutely. Like you're just one type of person. All right, so that's the truck. I have to be honest. I'm a little disappointed in the truck. I mean, I understand that. I didn't realize it was two different things. So you have the truck, and then they're putting a burger stand on the truck. which I guess makes sense. But it's a flatbed truck, which is a little disappointing. But it won't matter because I won't really separate them. So, what does it matter? I do like the fact that everything so far, and I mean, I haven't seen any stickers. Although, oh, yeah, I mean, there's no stickers in this set, and that's because it is a 5+ set. See, that's what I love the best about these sets. There's no freaking stickers. But I go back and forth on the stickers because I love the stickers I never have to use. I hate the stickers that I have to use or want to use. Does that make sense? I love the stickers that I never have to use. I rather have printed pieces. But, like, there's a lot of times where I buy friend sets, friend sets specifically, or sets in general, that I don't want to use the stickers on. My philosophy is, if it's a normal part, I want a print. If it's a crazy part in a crazy color, I kind of prefer a sticker. I'll agree to that. I will agree to that. But that's very context sensitive too. There are a lot of very cool parts on both ends of the spectrum. Oh, absolutely. Like the Queer Eye set, or QI set, sorry for saying that word. The QI set, I hate that they gave us for the avocado cutting board. I wish that was a print. I think they could have used that as a print. But they didn't. They used it as a sticker. The mirror piece, they do have a mirror, okay? But there's a the shiny chrome sticker, that actual reflective sticker. They could easily have that as a printed piece, but I do understand why they don't, because it scratches very easily. So that's why I'm like, I get both sides. I get and understand both sides. I saw that piece. Where'd it go? No matter what, I think we can both agree, though, that 18+ sets deserve more prints. For IP stuff where people want to keep it assembled and it costs a lot, it's simply what they deserve. Well, the issue with the IP is, so here's the process with IP, especially when it comes with the stickers and the set. The IP sets take the longest to produce because all of the IP that they deal with, that anybody deals with, there's an extended process that happens. So essentially what happens is you have a product manager that is in charge of product. So there is a person or a team of people that has to sign off on the product that is being produced. And they have to sign off on every step. And depending on that product, it could be a team of people. And I'm not talking on the Lego side. I'm talking on the IP owner side. So if it's like if Lego wanted to add Coca-Cola to their design, right? They have to get it approved, not just purchase the rights or assess the royalties, but they actually have to get everything that is produced in each step approved by the IP manager or IP management team prior to production. So it's like every single step. Okay, a set is designed, it has Coca-Cola on it. Cool. They send the design to or like the mock-up design to Coke or the Pepsi Cola, or I think they're still different. The Coca-Cola company, okay? That team has to approve it. And sometimes that takes forever. So that's why they do the stickers, because a lot of times those printed items end up being the last to be signed off on. And it's a much extensive process, or a much more extensive process than just if it was their own IP. So when it comes to like Marvel, I certainly understand working with brands when I'm thinking integrating media. That actually that's actually part of my profession. I know it's significant more hours. They also limit by how many times they can reuse pieces. IP stuff can't just be binned in a warehouse for sets across their profile. Exactly. Exactly. And sometimes it's so compartmentalized. The marketing team has to, because, the marketing team is separate from the design team. You know what I mean? So they have their own process that they have to get signed off on. And it's just a pain in the ass. But it is what it is, right? I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, every design aspect, it typically takes, from what I understand, it typically takes about a year for the design process. And then you have a year for production. So every 2 years, like it takes them typically 2 years to put together a set from start to finish. But man, this stuff is so expensive. I I get it on a business level, but I'm also trying to buy into the toy for the rest of my life. You know, if I was fully on the retail Lego train, I'd probably go insane. Right? It is expensive. Every aspect is expensive, and it all adds up. And you got to remember, like, everybody's got to get a piece of the pie, right? Even the compartmentalized areas of the train, everybody has to get a piece of the pie. So, like, Lego has their cost, but then when they ship it to Target's, Target has to make a profit. When the shipping company, whether it's they them, like, everything is so compartmentalized, like you said, it's insane. And every piece of that train has to get a cut. And again, there has to be profit in every section, because in most cases they're dealing with multiple companies, and each of those companies are in business to make a profit. So it becomes very difficult really quickly to price things out. And that's why it's so expensive, because it's always been a 1/3 or 1/4 model in retail. The cost of production is typically 1/4 1/4 to 1/3 of the cost that you're actually spending. So if a set is $100, it cost anywhere from $25 to $33 to produce that product. And then again, the retailer has to make a profit. So 1/3, 1/4 or 1 to 1/3 of that cost is just being able to receive that product, and then the last is profit. So and that's, I mean, I learned so much from my marketing class, it's crazy. As far as I understand, everyone at Lego at every level gets paid very fairly too, despite being a corporation. It seems that within the community they remarkably still have their heads screwed on right and tries to do the right thing. That's why I care so much, instead of just discounting them as greedy. It's a very interesting company to get invested in. Right, absolutely, Ad. But yeah, I mean, it's back from ad help. Well, there is one way to get rid of the ads. It's to sign up for a subscription. For a very low cost, you can get rid of those ads and never have ads again. And it helps support the channel. Every little bit helps and counts and goes right back into the channel. Even purchasing merch. And I mean, going into that a little bit, I mean, there's such a dynamic with the merch. I mean, because everybody gets a cut. And the shirts aren't cheap. Like, when they're produced, the shirts and the merch are not cheap. I mean, there's not much profit. The where you make the profit is the volume. I mean, for me, because I don't produce the shirts, the cost is far greater. That's why the shirts that come directly from me are much lower. Like, that's why I'm able to give them away for free, because I buy the blanks, the blank shirts. I buy the designs. I spend my own time that I'm not charging for to press the shirts. I'm paying for the packaging, like to put them in plastic sleeves, all of that kind of fun stuff. So, like, I don't I don't charge for my time. I'm not because I'm not paying for it. Speaking of merch, I'm planning on incorporating your printed masonry bricks into graffiti mock. Nice. That's cool. Awesome. Please send me pictures. I definitely want to see pictures. I think you're in my Discord. And I do want to mention something with when it comes to my Discord. If you like, my Discord is free. I don't include it as a membership perk because I want to get to know people more. So please, if you are in my Discord, don't hesitate to be active as long as you abide by the rules, right? But please be active because the more active you are, the more active I am. Okay? And then on top of that, like, if you're not a part of my Discord or a server that I am, if you are not a part of my server or you are not a part of a server that I am a part of, you're not allowed. We're not allowed to communicate unless we become friends. And you have to send me a friend request on Discord. And the only information that I hand out, other than to close friends, is Discord. I don't hand out like my Facebook. I don't hand out like I mean I have my Instagram, so you could message me on Instagram, but Discord is always easiest for me. Okay? So please understand, like, if you message me and I don't respond, it's probably because I didn't get it. I typically like I try my best to respond to everybody who messages me. Woohoo! The Fortnite Battle Bus just arrived. Nice. Yeah, I am not one of those guys that like does not have an open communication. Like cuz there's a lot of people like, you know, especially the bigger channels, you try to communicate with them, good luck. They don't give you the time of day. Not unless you're paying extra for their time. But anybody can message me at any time. If you comment on my videos, I will respond back. It may not be right away, but I will respond back. And if I didn't, it's probably because I didn't get it. I didn't see it. And not because there's an issue, like, or I have an issue, or I mean, because there was during the fire, there was a lot of messages I didn't get. I didn't see. All right. Wait. Is this the second one? No. Oh, I missed this one, apparently. I saw smiling face. Together forever. Have you been waiting long, Mike? I heard that they opened up a distribution center in Vegas, and I know they have one in Paris, California. So, like, people are getting their stuff faster. Because for the longest time, it was just, I think, Chicago or around there. And then I know that they've opened up a couple manufacturing companies, and then now they have some distribution centers. So, like, shipping is getting a lot faster. Your heart make you cry. All right. So, there's the set. The one and done. One and done. We're gonna make the hot dog stand as well. This took about an hour, which 200 pieces. I mean, plus I stopped for a while, but they make these burgers like 10 times bigger than they need to be. These are ginormous burgers. These are like food challenge burgers. Yep, about an hour from Chicago usually gets sets within 3 days. See, and that's good because I mean, if you don't have a store, I don't know, like if you don't have a Lego store or a Lego store is not close to you, like it's a struggle. I mean, Nevada has 2 stores. They're both in Vegas. So if you live in Reno, you're going to Sacramento or Boise, I think. I mean, in some I mean, there are some locations like here in Southern California. It's like real quick, let's look at this. uh, like let's look at each. So, I don't does Alaska have any stores? I don't think Alaska has any official Lego stores. Let's see. Because I think all of these, like, yeah, one's a Target and the other one is a Just Imagine Toys. We're gonna spend a little bit of time probably on this. These are all toy stores, or big box, or yeah, these are all where you could find Lego products. But so Alaska doesn't look like it has a store. Oh. Let's check out Hawaii. So there is one Lego store in all of Hawaii. So if you live on Maui, it's out. Is it on the Big Island? Oahu. If that, yeah. No, it's not even. Like, it's on this island. It's not even on the others. Because this is Maui. Yeah, this is Maui. I've been to Maui before, so I know the geographics. Because, like, you fly into here, and then you have to, uh, like, drive through to the other side. Well, we did. Um, but this isn't even the big island. Right? Is Oahu the big island? Or is the big island just the big island? Yeah, I think this, yeah, this is the big island. And it's not even, there's no store on the big island. All right, so Washington. See, and that's the thing. It only shows where you can buy Lego. So there's a bricks and minifigures, Viking City Bricks. Here's an official Lego store. Here's an official Lego store. Bricks and minifigures, bricks and wheels. Connect the brick. Yeah, so only two. Let me do. So on the far side, what city is this? Spokane. Okay. There is a Lego store. Let's try Oregon. See, bricks and minifigures. So Lego store over here near Boise, but bricks and minifigures, bricks and beyond, bricks and minifigures. The Lego store in Washington Square. That's it. Idaho is in Boise. Nevada. Like, there's a bunch in California. I'm not even going to look at California. But there's two in Nevada. And both are legit Lego stores. There's two. There's one at Fashion, and then there's one um, in Summerlin. I know that. But I mean, not. Let's. Like, do they? I know they have a couple in Arizona. They have. Does New Mexico not have a Lego store at all? Walmart. No. Yeah, I mean, New Mexico does not have a Lego store. Colorado. They do have one. I mean, so I won't. I won't. I mean, I could go for hours. I mean, how many? Let's look. Montana. How many Lego stores do they have in Montana? I mean, they list Barnes and Noble. Yeah, these aren't. There's no official stores. Wyoming. No stores in Wyoming. North Dakota. Looks like no stores. I mean, so yeah, there's a lot of locations that don't have any stores. But let's get back to building, because I'm sure you guys are bored of that. All right. Let's build the retro food truck. Hey, Headless Weevil. Hello, hello. So this has stickers. Yep, about an hour from Chicago usually gets sets in 3 days. Okay. Headless Weevil, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here, bud. Appreciate you. 4 small bags. I mean, there's only 3 bags in that other set. That's crazy. Alright, since this is a GBC, I don't think there's any points that we can scan. Doing good for my birthday last week. I got Alpine Lodge and a haunted barn. Ooh. Well, happy belated birthday, my friend. The Alpine Lodge. Which one is that? Do you have the set number? Lego. Oh. It's from the holiday line. This one, right? This one, right? I haven't built it yet, but it looks like an amazing set. I have it right there. 10325. Do I have the right one? Yep. Have you seen the what's it called? Have you seen the I don't think it's a rumor. Cuz I don't want to discuss rumors. Oh yeah, it's on here. Have you seen the post office? This one right here. Post office looks cool. I'm not into the snowy stuff, but it does look cool. I don't like how shallow they are. There's not much to them. But I do like what they've incorporated in the post office. I'd love for the new I mean, I don't want to discuss rumors cuz we don't officially know yet, but I'd love for them to finally do a post office for the modular buildings. Everybody wants it. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I don't need... Lately. I'm gonna head out and eat, but I may be back. Woohoo! My plan is to go for another like 45 minutes. But thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your dinner. I'll be back. Haunted Barn 40721 that my wife and daughter put together. No, I've seen the Haunted Barn. And it looks pretty cool. It's like a one of the smaller sets, right? What did you say? Lego 40721. Yeah, this one. Very cute set. The only thing I'm not a fan of is how they did the masonry bricks, but that's just me. Yeah, one. Yes. Hold on. Yes, one little smaller sets. I think it'd be cooler added to her little farm. Nice. Yeah, I just needs a corn maze in front of it, or around it. That would be cool. And have the big maze say headless weevil or just headless because it's spooky. Yeah. I feel like this build is going super fast, but it's probably because they're doing more than one part per page. Okay, so these three I understand. This, not so much. Where did I miss putting this on? Ah, I see it. Well, I picked up a semi truck Lego set. I think was a helicopter for the bed or the trailer. I got it for ATS. I um I didn't pick up the Lego Big Rig set. The reason why, and I know Costco. Hold on. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm live streaming, so hold on. Sorry about that. Hello, Max. Hope you are doing well and still here. Sorry about that, my friend. Well, I picked the semi-truck. Read that before. Sorry about that. I got a call that I had to take. But how are you doing? If Max, are you still here? If you are, how's it going? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, so we are on bag 2. Bag 2. Oh. Make sure my mic is going. Mic test 1, 2. Yep. There is a drastic delay. Wow. 31146. That's 31146. Oh yeah, the helicopter, the Crater 3-in-1. Nice. Very cool. Oh, shoot. That's a cool way to do fries. I'm assuming those are fries. They're the Wolverine claws. That's cool. Different technique. That is cool. I like that. Couple things that are repetitive, but I'm liking them. Paco! Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. It's been a minute. How's life, love, and everything in between? It's been really crazy, but life is settling down again, so I've been getting back on Twitch more again. That's honestly, that's been me as well, my friend. I mean, life, it seems to get crazier and crazier, and I don't understand. Like, but it's hopefully finally settling down, and that's a lot of little pieces. But but it seems to be settling down. We'll see. I'm happy your house is okay from the fire. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was scary. I mean, it was definitely we weren't sure if we were going to come back to ashes. I mean, because a lot of people did. They they came back and they didn't have a house anymore. Um, so it was crazy, but thankfully our situation, thankfully those who are close around us, like they didn't have to, necessarily worry as much. I mean, the fire came close, but I mean, it came a lot closer to others. So, yeah, it sounded like it was very scary. It is. I mean, and to be honest, like, I've always had the mindset of it is what it is. Like, there's not much we can do other than what we can do, right? So when it came to the fire, like if the fire burnt down our house and burnt down my garage and essentially took out our property, there was nothing that we could do about it. Where, you know, that's kind of how fires are, right? They have the will, they will find a way. So, it's just, you know, trying to prepare, grab what we could as far as photo albums, hard drives, stuff that we can use to rebuild, essentially. And that's what we did, you know. That's what we did. Ads, 1 second. No worries. Oh, let's see. My sister and her kids had to leave immediately when a dam near the house breached this summer. Police came and said they needed to leave, and her husband was at work an hour away. They told them they had approximately 3 hours before the water would cover their area. It made it all the way to the beginning of their street. Thankfully, never made it to their house, but they had to stay home from their house stay away from their house for a few days as there was no roads to get back to their house. Back. Okay, so I'll read it outright because I did read it. So my sister and her kids had to leave immediately when a dam near the house breached this summer. Police came and said they needed to leave, and her husband was at work an hour away. They told them they had approximately 3 hours before the water would cover their area. It made it all the way to the beginning of their street. Thankfully, never made it to their house, but they had to stay away from their house for a few days as there was no roads to get back to their house. And see, that was essentially what was going on with our place. So we could find our way back because of the fires, like there's back roads we could have taken, but ultimately that would have resulted in us being put in a dangerous situation. So we didn't test it. And when evac order was when evac order was lifted, I came back to the house to check things out. And then eventually when evac warning was lifted, my family came back. But some, in the nearby community of Wrightwood, that was essentially what they were living. Because with Wrightwood, unless you have a 4x4, there's 4 ways in and out. And 2 of them pretty much require a 4x4. So those 2 are out for most people. And then it's literally you either go deeper into the mountains or you exit the mountains, right? And the problem is that by going deeper into the mountains, you're going towards the fire. When you're leaving, the fire had wrapped and was getting close to that. So really, there was only one way in and out. And they were trying to get people out as soon as possible. And there was no warning system. The fire had jumped the ridge because it's like this. Wrightwood sits in kind of a valley of mountain peaks. And it jumped the ridge. So it didn't a lot of times with the fire, it'll hit the ridge and then start working its way down. But in this instance, it jumped over the ridge. So they had fires on both sides of them. So, and again, this is the valley. Toward the mountains and the forest is this way. That's one way out. Away from is this way. So it's really only one street. Okay? And then there's a couple back roads. But again, you have to have 4x4s to get through there. Yeah, that's what my brother-in-law did. He went back himself first. I mean, and we got as much as we could. We got the important stuff. We got albums, picture albums. We grabbed hard drives. That way, the pictures that we didn't or weren't able to grab, because we have everything on our hard drives. We had, important paperwork scanned, all of that, all backed up on our hard drives. So we grabbed those, and we got out. And that's all you can do. And you hope that it works out. You prepare if it doesn't. I mean, there's not much more there is. And you're helpless, because there's not much you can do. And it's scary because you don't, everything you've worked for can go up in flames in a matter of seconds. You can prepare, but that's it. there's not much else that you can do for. I mean, oh. But yeah, I mean, it was a bit scary. Oh crap. Okay, how do I adjust this quickly? How are things going Lego wise? It's good. Um it's it's going good. There's still a lot that I need to do and get done. Um there's a lot of stuff that I need to work on. I kind of did an update on my YouTube channel as far as all of the ins and outs, nooks and crannies, all that kind of jazz. Um, kind of letting everybody know the updates, the fact that I'm switching times, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. Um, I'm excited because I now have some merch. I've been designing some shirts. It's a little hard to see, but if I brought this camera forward, you'd actually see that like this American flag has Lego parts within it. And if you're not from America and want me to do a different flag, I can work on that. Um, but so I've been working on a few different designs that I'm excited about. I've been wanting to do merch for a long time and just never really got around to it. Didn't feel confident enough to design anything myself. But I've been working on a program, and the program that I'm working on is getting easier, to say the least. And I thought about working with a designer, but it's horrendously expensive. So I just kind of started designing myself and seeing what I can put together. And where there's a will, there's a way. You learn and go through the motions, and I'm having fun with it. Like, it's actually pretty fun that I'm able to get those creative juices going. I don't I don't know how to link the merch store to Twitch, but if you head on over to my live stream or my um I'll try to figure that out, but I do have an online store. Why? Let me see if this is it. Yeah, here you go. That way, if you want to take a look, you can. A few different things on there that are pretty cool. Some hoodies, some hats, some t-shirts, all that kind of fun stuff. And if there's a color shirt that you're not interested in, and you want me to try to change it, I could. There are some shirts and some things that I can actually add shirt colors. Like if you want a pink shirt, you know, I can always add that if it's available, or something pretty close to it. Yeah. And then once we start hitting some milestones, I'm going to be giving out some free merch, which is going to be cool. I'm super excited about that. And essentially, all of the free merch will actually be separate designated designs that I've designed specially for the free merch. So it's these designs you're not going to be able to, um, find on any of the store, find in my store, or anything like that. They are specially designed just for streaming. So super excited about that, because it'll give me a chance to kind of give back to you guys. I've put in a lot of hours on that, and so my plan is our first milestone is to have a consistent 25 viewership. Um, a consistent 25. Um, that's my plan for right now. Like, and then I think I'm going to go 25, 50, 100, and so on and so forth. And then I do have memberships. Unfortunately, they don't affect Twitch, but I do have memberships on my YouTube channel that actually include merch. So right now, essentially, how it's structured is if you sign up for essentially a tier 2, um, you after 6 months of consecutive membership, you would get a free hat. If you sign up for a tier 3 of consecutive membership, you would get a free T-shirt. So yeah, so we're definitely working on that stuff. Like I'm excited to start giving back and having fun and chatting with more people and like right now and that's for the whole month. So a consistent 25 for the entire month. So like right now we're at 8, but that's only one stream, right? And I do 2 streams a week. I do both at the same time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hold on. So yeah, working on some cool stuff. Excuse me. That's good goals to get the community growing. Absolutely. And they're not unreachable. Like we can hit I mean, if we have people that are rating in, that helps. If we have people that, are sharing and subscribing, that helps. All of that every little bit helps. So once we get to 25, I will give out a basically I'll put everybody in a hat or in the Wheel of Fortune and get some people some merch. And then I'll probably throw in some other merch ideas as we kind of go along, to help support different programs, help uh, you know gain memberships, all that kind of fun stuff. Like if somebody donates or gifts so many subs, they will be gifted a shirt or a hat or something like that. So once we kind of start getting into that, like those are the ideas that I have. All right. So a B2B. That's all, folks. Let's take a look. So we did 2 food trucks. So we did a hot dog stand or a hot dog truck. And then we also did a burger truck. I dropped the burger. Oh, that helps. So, there you have it. Really great trucks. Really love, that they're going to be in my city at some point when I gather my city up and get it going, which we're in a heat wave right now. Says it's 97 right now, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, um, so that's kind of where we're at, guys. I'm super excited. Thank you so much. This is my first 2 p.m. stream in years. So I'm really excited to have you guys around and chatting with you guys. My goal from here on out, 2 p.m. Mondays and Friday, or not Mondays, sorry. I keep saying Mondays. My goal is Wednesdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stream for a couple hours, see what we got, and then kind of go from there. So, pretty excited about changing and going with the different streaming hours. See if it'll get some more people out here chatting and all that kind of fun stuff. So, we're gonna go ahead and see who we want to raid out to. Stream manager, sorry. Excuse me. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and raid to Brix O'Brien. Haven't raided into him for a while. He's doing some exercises, having some fun and letting loose. So that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid into him, help him celebrate, help him have some fun. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support. He's really having some fun over there. That's awesome. So hopefully we can get. We have like a few viewers, so hopefully we can get all of them. But again, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate. Let me switch. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Like, it really means a lot. So thanks for watching. We will see you next time on 36 Bricks.